Well, you know what they say. Better late than never. So I know I promised you guys that I would review this movie on Saturday, but long story, I don't want to explain it, but after a week after everyone else saw this movie, I finally got a chance to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them tonight, and what I think of it, well, I'll get to that in a sec. So if you guys don't know what Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it's a prequel, spin-off to Harry Potter, of course, and it takes place 70 years before Harry Potter went to Hogwarts, and it takes place in 1920s New York City, America, and it focuses on Newt Scamander, who is played by Eddie Redmayne, who also plays Stephen Hawking in the Theory of Everything a few years ago, and he comes to New York because a bunch of his creatures from his suitcase escapes his suitcase, and he needs to look for his creatures because some of them are missing, and they cause havoc around New York City, and the city gets wrecked. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, I am a humongous fan of the Harry Potter franchise. I love the movies, I love the books, and yeah, I bought Cursed Child. I haven't read it yet, but I heard it's really good. And I was a little nervous going into this movie because it's been years since we saw Harry Potter on the big screen. The last time we saw Harry Potter in a movie, it was Deathly Hallows Part 2 from 2011, and that was 5 years ago. But this movie, while it does take place in the same universe as Harry Potter, it's completely different because it takes place in a different location, 1920s New York City, and with completely different characters. And to be honest with you guys, when I walked out of this movie, I had a really entertaining time. Like, honestly, it's one of the most entertaining movies I've seen all year. However, is it as good as Harry Potter? No. But I did extremely enjoy it, though. There are some issues that I have with it, and I'll get to it in a second. And yeah, I forgot to explain this at the beginning, but this review will have 100% no spoilers. So if you guys haven't seen Fantastic Beasts yet, and if you guys have been dying to see it, I'm not going to spoil anything about it, so you're good. And so let's get to the things that I like about this movie. It has a good story. The characters are really likable, and the acting is good. Eddie Redmayne is fantastic. No pun intended. As Newt Scamander, he starts out a little awkward at first, but then he gets more entertaining as the movie goes along, and all the actors do a great job in this movie. Colin Farrell plays the villain standout, and he is a little villainous. It's not a spoiler. You've seen it in the trailer. It doesn't count as a spoiler. And Dave Folger, I believe that's his name is. He plays Jacob Kowalski, and he is our character, the audience, and he is such a funny character. He is that guy right there with the mustache. I forgot the actor's name. I believe his name is Dave Folger or whatever. I don't know. But if you guys know his name, just comment below, please. I have a horrible memory. And yeah, all the actors do a great job in it. It has a good story, really likable characters. Although there's no Harry, there's no Ron, there's no Hermione, there's no Dumbledore, there's no Hagrid, there's no Snape, there's no Voldemort. They're still good characters, although they are different though. And so let's get to the thing that I didn't like it's probably the only itch that I have with it. This movie slows down a little bit in the second act. Like every time it slows down, I'm like, okay, come on, keep it rolling, guys, come on. And And when a movie ends, there's a few different endings. Like you guys remember how in Return of the King, how they have like completely different endings. Like it ends like three different endings. Fantastic Beasts, tongue twister. It suffers from that same trope, and it didn't bother me, but I was like, okay, this has been done before, really. And another issue that I have with it is there's two storylines. They're both interesting, both great stories, but they didn't quite fit together though. That's the only problem that I have with it though. And overall, they're just nitpicks. I had a blast with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And if you guys didn't know, this movie is directed by David Yates, who also directed the final four Harry Potter movies, and he also directed Legend of Tarzan that came out back in July. I gotta say this: thank God he had Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter up his sleeve, because Legend of Tarzan, that didn't work out. I didn't see it, but I heard it was really bad. It got really bad reviews, but whatever, everyone's a critic. Okay, so here's my grade for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I'm gonna give Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, slow down a little bit, an A. I had a blast with it. At first it started out as an A- movie, but then the more I got into it, the more entertaining it got. I give it an A. It was so great. It doesn't. You don't have to be a huge Harry Potter fan to like it. There's gonna be some people who are like, I'm not that into Harry Potter, but I had a blast with it. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and I loved it. Okay, guys, so that's it for my late review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And I have a question for you guys: have you seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? What do you think of it? Or if you have seen it, what do you prefer, Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts? It's so hard to say. Whatever you prefer, comment below and let me know. And if you want to see more videos, just be sure to subscribe.